Greetings, viewers. I hope all is well. In this video, I'm back on the corner of Gun Hill and Boston Road. This is the very same corner where I was stopped a while back, and you can see that video. It's entitled "That I Almost Get Shot by NYPD Cop." This is also the very same corner where I recorded the video. NYPD Cop helps fellow officer meet his quota. And this corner has become a corner where NYPD cops stand on to meet their quota. They stop people in mass, in high volumes, looking for reasons to issue tickets and write summonses and make arrests. What's getting so dangerous about this corner is that the cops are beginning to approach people's cars with their hand on the handle of their gun and their trigger finger extended. These are not people that have just robbed a bank or committed a violent crime. These are people that are being pulled over for minor traffic infractions, tinted windows, talking on a cell phone. If a cop thinks that they're texting, all these excuses to get the cops to approach you, people are going to start to end up dead because these cops are being told to shoot first, ask questions later. Your top priority is to write tickets and make it home to your family at the end of the day. So these cops are going up to cars with their hand on their gun and their trigger finger extended as though they're overseas fighting a war. But the problem is that they're here in America. As you can see, they're about to report to their supervisor / pimp that's going to keep circling the block, making sure they're working real hard, handing out tickets and stopping cars, which they're doing again. They've just converged on another vehicle. Stopped it going down the street. This is not an official checkpoint. There's no lights, there's no cones, there's no sign that says checkpoint. It's only two officers, and they're walking out into the street, shining their flashlight into people's cars, blinding them as they drive down this particular street with high intensity flashlights in your eyes, stopping you. And as you can see again, he has his hand on his gun with his trigger finger extended. He is ready to draw. If you make the wrong move, you will end up dead, and these cops will walk. Because they're told by their supervisors, shoot first, ask questions later. You want to make it home to your family at the end of the day. Now, mind you, this officer has his hand on his gun with his finger right near the trigger. And now, if he's about to see a pretty girl walk by and he can't take his eyes off her, what if he looks down and magically he sees a gun? He thinks the man's wallet is a gun. That motorist might end up with two in the head. I mean, really, I almost got shot on this corner. I almost died. I almost lost my life. I almost didn't have the chance to make this video right here. And it's happening again and again to other motorists. What is it going to take to stop this from happening? When are people going to wake up and realize the true motives of the NYPD? It's not to protect and serve the innocent. It's not. It's to take us and reduce us to revenue, to cattle, to take our money when you feel like it, to stand out in the corner and find ways to ticket us. And if you don't ticket us, you write our names into a criminal database, implying that one day you're going to have to come looking for us. One day you're going to have to come hunt us down. I mean, this is really wrong. And I can't believe that people are just laying down and allowing this to happen. And this is the future that you want your children to live. So you see that black car that's driving down the street with the bent up license plate? I'm gonna do a full video on that, because that's a way that the NYPD, the undercover units, are violating people's rights left and right in boroughs like the Bronx, where the minority rate is very high. They're driving around with bent up plates and no badges, but I'm gonna get into that in another video. It's crazy over here, guys. It's the Twilight Zone over here, and I'm trying to make people aware of what's happening in New York. For the police on 42nd Street do not reflect the police in the outer boroughs. That's all pageantry and smoke and mirrors, what you see in Midtown Manhattan, with the police taking pictures with people and smiling and tipping their hats. This is what happens in the outer boroughs. We're being funneled into the criminal justice system, funneled into prisons. They're walking out into traffic and finding reasons to ticket and summons you during a recession, during record joblessness. Where are the people gonna find the money to pay these $100+ summonses? That's why every time you turn the news on, someone's being robbed. A store is being ransacked and robbed. Houses are being broken into. Home invasions. Everything is up. Domestic violence is up. People are losing it. People are going home stressed out because of incidents like this. This is directly related to some of the events that you're seeing on the news. Every time you hear about the Bronx is something bad, just possibly this is a reason why. They need to have some studies and some analysis on this, how this affects people's psyche, how this affects people's thought patterns. Once again, you have the supervisor slash pimp making sure they're doing what they're doing to people right now. These officers are being told to do this. They're being told to stop cars and write tickets and write summonses. These cops are walking out into traffic because they're God. You know, they're not obstructing traffic when they do it. They could walk out into the street and mess up traffic. Cars have to weave around them and go around them. They don't care. They'll hold up traffic so they can converse because they're God. The laws that are for us do not do not apply to them. That same car 2060, you're gonna see it a few times throughout this video because that is their pimp, making sure they're working this corner, this particular corner hard, and funneling the people that drive down this street into the criminal justice system. I mean, this is the truth that a lot of people don't want to they don't want to admit this is going on, but you know, you can't deny what you're seeing. You know, this is not keeping anybody safe. This is not helping people. This is not humanitarian. You know, this is driving people over the edge. This is creating crime. This is creating a resentment towards law enforcement, and it has to end. I'm gonna continue this in part 2, so click on part 2, guys, and I'll meet you over there.